Hello everyone, welcome back on my channel. Today we'll see the table in Power BI desktop. So let's start. What is table in Power BI and when to use it? So a table is a grid that contains related data in a logical series of rows and the columns. By containing rows and the columns, one table form. It may also contain the headers and a row for totals. So when we want the totals, we can add the totals in the table also. When we have to visualize detailed information of any data present in our dataset, then we use the table. For like, see, if we have to show the product order date, and the product ship date, and product category. We need to visualize according to that particular product. Then we can use the table for showing that particular product's name, and then that ship date and the order date of that particular product. So we can able to see row wise, like this is the product name, then this is the order date, and this is the ship date, and this is the product category. So let's see it in Power BI desktop how to create it. Okay, so here, this is the table visual. After clicking over here, we'll get this table visual in the dashboard, and then we have to add the fields over here. We can add the product name, this product name, and the order date of this particular product name, and this, and we can do it as the order date only. We don't want hierarchy for the date, and then we can add the ship date. We can do it as ship date only, and also we can see the product category, like from which product category these products are. Okay, so after adding this table will get. Okay, so in this table, this is the product name. So for each product, what is the order date, and what is the ship date, and what is the product category. So for this office supplies category, these all are the products, and this is the order date, and this is the ship date. So we can analyze the table according to this particular product, so that we can have better understanding of the products and product details. Okay, so we can format this table from this format pane. So here we can give the style. So there are some different styles. Okay, so if we click on the none, we'll get it as no, without any style. Okay, so we'll get the simple table. Okay, after clicking on the minimal, we'll get this some sort of style. After clicking on bold header, it will bold the header only. So according to this bold header, these headers are bold now, right? Then next is the alternating rows. So it will give just the alternate color for this particular row, so that we can understand it better. Okay, for contrast alternating rows, we'll get it in the dark color. Then flashy rows, we'll get it in this color. Then bold header and flashy rows, will get the bold header and the flashy rows in this way. Okay, then next is the sparse. So here we'll get it on the bold header, and without grid lines we'll get this information. Okay, then next is condensed. So this is the this used the grid lines. Okay, so for now we can use the default only. Then next option is the grid. So if we want grid, then we can add it from here. So we'll take this minimal, and then we can add the grid lines. So this is the horizontal grid. This is on. If we click on the on, if we off that, we'll not able to see the grid lines over this visual. Okay, so after clicking on, Horizontal grid lines are added. Next is the vertical grid lines. We can add the vertical grid lines and we can add the specific color for this grid line. See, if I click on the black, it will color as black. Okay. So next is the border. So we can add the border to particular section, like for column header we can add the top border. So we'll get this top and the bottom border. So this is the default, this we get this top border. Okay, so we can get the left, right, in this way we'll get this border. So we can add that to all of the table in this way. Okay, we're able to see the border to whole table. After clicking over values section, we can able to see this only for the values, and totals we can able to see this border total section. So here the next option is the, so here we can give the row padding so that we can able to see it separately. Okay, and we can set the global font size. Okay, so in this way we can increase the size of this whole table from here. Next option is values. So from here we can increase the size of this particular value section. We can set the text color. We can set the text color. We can set the background color. Okay. So we can set the alternate text color in this way. So according to our requirement, we can do the styling. This is the column headers. We can increase the size of the column headers also. We can set the text and background color to that. We can align it in the center. Okay, then we can add the totals of the values by clicking over here. We can change the color of text, we can change the color of border background, and we can increase the size of total, and we can bold, italic and underline it. Okay, from here. So this is column for the specific so if we have to apply the setting to particular column, then we can do that, like apply to header, apply to total. So it will give the same styling for this particular column also. Okay, then values we can set the text and background color. Alignment we can set it for values also. For this is the cell element. So if we want to give the particular background color to the particular column, then we can set this by using the, so we can add the gradient here because here we don't have the two values only. So we can see lowest value, wherever there is lowest value we can see this color, and wherever this there is the highest value we can see this color. Okay, so see, we'll get this. Okay, in this way we can add this gradient, fixed value and rules for applying any background color or the font color. So for applying background color we have to click over here, and we have to select the column name from here, and then for applying the font color we have to click over here, so that we can able to set the font color also. Okay, so we can add the icons color also, and we can add the web URL. Okay, this is the URL icon, so we can on that, and we can set the image height. Okay, in the pixels. Okay, so that we can able to see it in clearly. Next is the general option. So here we can set the properties like height and the width of this particular table. We can log this aspect ratio, so we can add this particular height and width for this table. We can set the position also. So in this position we want this so we want horizontal as 22 and vertical as 21, so we can set that also according to our requirement. Then this is the advanced option for the position. Then this is for the title, so we can add the title to this visual from here. So we have to write it here. So I'm writing as a table. So after writing here, we need to do some, if we want some styling to this particular heading, we can do that. We can increase the size of that particular header. We can bold it. We can set the text color. We can set the background color also. We can align it in the center. Okay. So this text wrap, it is for wrapping the text so that we can able to see whole line in one cell. Okay. Next option is the effects. So we can set the background color also from here. For this particular table, we can set the background color in this way, and we can set the transparency of that particular background color. Okay. Next is the visual border. We can on that for showing this border. We can add the shadow if we want. So we can add the header icons, color, border color, background color, and icon color. Transparency also we can give that. We can add the tooltip by on this tooltip section, and we can add the alter text. Okay. So if we want to show some text, we can add that from here. Okay, so here some options are here. Reset all setting to default. So whatever the formatting we did now, we can reset that by using this. We can expand all categories from here. We can collapse all categories. Okay. So in this way we can format the table, and we can create the table in Power BI desktop. So next visual we'll see the matrix in Power BI desktop. So this is also so useful for business requirement. Okay. So up to that, please don't miss to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you can receive the notification of my upcoming videos. And thank you for watching this video.